Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we're going to be introducing a new series, Should Have Bought Crypto. That's right, we're going to be talking about famous instances where you should have bought crypto. This episode will be featuring Jay-Z, but before we do, make sure you subscribe to your favorite channel on YouTube, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Let's jump over to the agenda. What we're talking about right now is a new series on the channel, and it's titled Should Have Bought Crypto. This is episode 1. We're talking about Jay-Z's $28 million car versus Dame Dash Roc-A-Fella Inc. NFT. That's right. This is going to be a big comparison so you can get your mind thinking like a crypto mastermind. Let's take a look at the tweet. Well, we're going to jump over to the headline. The first thing that we found out was Jay-Z bought the world's most expensive car. As you may have suspected, a $20 million car has to be, a $28 million car has to be the world's most expensive. This article from The Drive, ridiculously expensive Rolls-Royce boat tail commissioned by Jay-Z and Beyonce report. Article by Lewin Day right here. And he's talking about if you're looking for the ultimate luxury car, you may consider a Rolls-Royce. And this is going to a whole new level. They're talking about the one-off build reportedly comes with a price tag of 20 million pounds or approximately $28 million at the time of this article. Okay, the most expensive car previous to that was 12.5 million, and that was a Bugatti. Okay, now that's a picture of the car right there, the Rolls Royce. Now we're going to take a closer look here in a second, and I want you to see how over serious the Rolls Royce company takes their product. And think about what you could have bought with this. This is the Rolls Royce promotional video.
This is one of our most ambitious projects yet. It is where we ignore all preconceived notions of possibility.
28 million bucks.
It is where Rolls-Royce, in collaboration with a very small number of its most revered clients, sets new standards.
Set new standards,
Every
yes
Rolls-Royce
you do.
client is extraordinary, but within this group there exists a class of individual so significant that they demand an object that is truly transformative. They
It's a
seek
car.
to commission a work of art that makes a permanent statement, an historic moment in time.
It's a
And
historic
we have
moment.
created Rolls-Royce Coach Build to fulfill these desires.
This is the car.
When a Rolls-Royce Coach Build commission is created, it represents the moment a paradigm shifts. When preconceived notions of possibility are reset. And the outcome reflects a vision so focused that its significance transcends the world of motor cars.
Do you get that impression? Let's take a look at this
We created
car.
the contemporary coach building movement in
This is
2017 with Sweptail. This
is
remarkable
pretty-
hand-built motor car was instantly proclaimed as one of the finest intercontinental tourers in history.
Look at
It
this car.
represented a major recalibration of possibility and confirmed that the legacy of Rolls-Royce will be defined in collaboration with its clients. Sweptail set a new watermark of potential and ignited a fascination among
So
a rarefied
Jay-Z-
group of our clients.
Jay-Z
Among them,
bought into the ad that seems like it was almost selling me the more I watched it. And he ended up investing $28 million into this car. Okay? There's what it looks like. It's, you know, it's a coupe. It's not even a 4-door. All right. And so what should he have bought? That's the point of this report. We're going to be talking about what he should have bought. Now, Jay-Z, he made his name how? As a rapper. So here's a report from Billboard that's talking about what's really going on. Damon Dash's disputed Roc-A-Fella NFT auction is live. Now, I reported on this before as well. In this article here, pictures an old image of Jay-Z and Damon Dash from 2002. And they're talking about Dash and Jay-Z are co-owners of Roc-A-Fella Records, which they launched with Kareem Biggs Burke back in 1995. But they've had some falling out since then. And ultimately, Damon Dash owns 1/3 of the business. And he has said that he is going to sell it in an NFT. So let's see what he's writing about here. He says, he said he would, the highest bidder will receive a commemorative NFT titled It's the Rock, which is said to represent certificate of ownership of Dash's 1/3 share of the business. Own a moment in time when Reasonable Doubt changed hip-hop culture, the album that influenced and touched so many lives. And he said the auction closes on Monday, July 26th, with a minimum bid of $10 million. And at the time of the writing, the reserve had not been set. So let's take a look. We're talking about what Jay-Z should have spent that $20 million on. And what I'm saying here is you should have purchased your own rights to your own music. There's a 30% share in what you created that is going to be auctioned if the reserve is met. And instead of you buying that to be assured that you receive even more of your own revenue for your own work, you're going to let somebody else buy it. It doesn't really make sense. So let's take a look at the NFT that Damon Dash is auctioning. And he linked to his site, dashnftgallery.io. And he's got this video introducing his NFT. Let's take a look at it.
Reasonable Doubt was the first record that came out of Roc-A-Fella. It set the trajectory for the future of Roc-A-Fella. It represented everything we were doing in that moment. It was the voice of us. It's still one of my favorite albums of all time.
You know, before it was Roc-A-Fella, we started out independence. That was the spirit of everything we were doing. All the different people from Roc-A-Fella, what they all turned out to be, I'm proud of all of that. You know, Roc-A-Fella represented independence for guys like us. It was like we were a voice, guys that were in the jungle, cut from a certain kind of cloth. What I learned from that period of time is that I wanted to do things on my own. I really got into the artistry of it all. We opened up galleries in Hong Kong, DD-172 in Tribeca. Then we had Poppington in the Lower East Side, King Dusko in Charleston, North Carolina, and in LA. And I've always been fighting for the independence of artists, fighting for good taste. And I don't think an artist should have to compromise and give away everything that makes them special just to make a dollar or be seen. And what I also love about this is the artists still get bread when they sell their art, when it resells. And you don't have to talk to a third party to collect. And if I come into an industry, I want to change it for the better. And the thing about this NFT world, I get to empower artists. And I get to be the artist. I get to be Billy Pablo III. But I'm going to be doing exactly what I want to do artistically, as long as it's about love.
All right, so here is the NFT.
The first of many drops.
This is the NFT promo. Now, let's take a look at the NFT itself. We're going to take a look at the artwork itself. and I want to hear what your opinion is on it. Now, obviously, this NFT is not about the art itself. It's actually about the ownership of the business. So let's take a look at that. And Damon Dash published his NFT on OpenSea.io, and his account is Dash NFT Gallery. He's got 2 items. One is the yellow elephant, which has a minimum bid of 6 ETH, and he has his main NFT, which he's referring to in the promo video, titled "It's the Roc," and it's Roc-A-Fella Inc. So the NFT is right here on OpenSea. You can see it's just a spinning diamond. So he didn't put an incredible amount into the development of the image itself. So let's take a look at the price history. There's no price history. The listings. Okay. And there's no action on this item yet. It's very early. Okay, here's some information on the trading history. It's listed here at 55.59 ETH. So that's what he wants for 55.59. Let's take a look at what that is using the trusty calculator. 55.59 ETH. So 55.59 times, how much is ETH right now? ETH is 2134. 2134, and now we have 11,862,906. So that's where you're getting a number. About 10 million is what he wants for his ownership stake in Roc-A-Fella Inc. Okay, so this is what Jay-Z should have bought. It would only cost him $11 million, and he'd have an actual digital asset which contains some of the most classic all-time hip-hop music that will continue to be played and will continue to earn for generations to come. So this is the point of this report, which is you want to focus your funds on what will give you the biggest bang for your buck. Why buy a depreciable asset like a car, even though this is a very unique car, when you could actually purchase the rights to the music that you made yourself? All right, now what I want to do is jump over to the market and let's just look at where ETH is. We just made a quick look at it. It's at 2134. It had crashed and it's coming back a little. Looks like it's continuing the upward momentum. It was down below 1800. Now it's up, getting close to the 2150. Looks like it's heading in that direction. I want to take a minute to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you check out all my other videos. There are tons of other videos, including the first video I did about this topic, titled "Why Jay-Z Suing Dame Dash Over an NFT Will Change Business Forever." This is the first part of this topic, so make sure you check that video out, and then check out a whole bunch more, and you'll probably like those. If you don't like those, then share them with somebody who will. Until the next time, peace.